All right, guess what, boys and girls? Shame on me. I forgot a word in our last video that has a long A sound at the beginning of the syllable. And I kind of feel like this word because I forgot. And the word is failure. I feel like a failure because I forgot to put this word in the last video. Failure. It has that long A sound at the beginning. So see if you can write failure. Failure. It should look like this. We've got a f sound. We've got an A, and he's hanging out with an I. Fail. And then we've got a yer. Yer. It sounds like it should be a Y, but it's a U-R-E at the end. Failure. Please don't think I'm a failure just because I forgot. All right, I'm moving on now. We've got all of the words that have a long A sound at the beginning of the syllable. So let's try the ones that have a long A sound at the end. Let's do the word display. Display. We put our writing on display on the bulletin board. Display. Display. It should look like this. You've got a beginning, dis, and then you've got an ending. It's a word you probably know really well. Play. Display. It means to show something. I put my writing on display. You hear that long A sound right at the end, and again, A is hanging out with a Y. They like to do that. Go ahead and erase. Let's do another word that has a long A sound at the end of the syllable, and that word is delay. Delay. We had a delay because it was snowy weather in the morning. Delay. It sounds like we're saying delay, but it's spelled delay. Delay. It should look like this. Delay. And we've got an A hanging out with a Y at the end of the word. Delay. Easy peasy. Go ahead and erase. Okay, let's try another word with a long A sound at the end of the second syllable, and it's remain. Remain. I had to remain inside instead of going out for recess. Remain. That means to stay again, or to stay back. Remain. Remain. It should look like this. We've got a little prefix here, re, and then we actually have a base word at the end. Main. With our A who hangs out with his buddy, the I. This is a base word actually, main, remain. Okay, go ahead and erase. Let's try one more word that has the long A towards the end of the syllable, and that is exclaim. Exclaim. Don't exclaim the answer out loud, the teacher said. Exclaim. It should look like this. We've got a prefix at the beginning, X, and then we have a base word that comes at the end, claim. Claim, exclaim. And again, our A is hanging out with his buddy, the I, and they come together towards the end of the syllable to make a long A sound. Exclaim. Great job. Go ahead and erase. We have two more words to do. And they are words that have a long A sound at the end of a word, but this word has lots of syllables, like 3 or 2 or more. So let's try the word hibernate. You hear all 3 syllables. Hibernate. Sometimes leopard geckos will hibernate in the winter. Hibernate. It should look like this. We've got a beginning. Hi. Bur. And towards the end of the word, we've got n-8. This Magic-E jumps over the consonant, taps on the A. It says, say your name, and the A says A in hibernate. Do you hear that long A sound? Hibernate. Please don't forget this E. Some people think it sounds like a U, hiber, but it's really an E, so don't let that one trick you. All right? Go ahead and erase. And let's try our last word for this week, and that is estimate. Estimate. We had to estimate about how many grams the lunchbox weighed. Estimate. Estimate. It should look like this. We've got est. We've got an I sound. And then we've got M8. That magic E jumps over the consonant, taps on the A, says say your name, and the A makes a long A sound. A, in estimate. Sometimes we say estimate, but it's estimate. All right? If you are studying online at home, you made your teacher very happy. Great job.